What's up, guys? And today we're doing something fun. We're going to answer some questions not only I have, but it seems like a whole bunch of people argue about on the internet. No, it's not blow-off valves. You've seen the title. It's about intercooler piping and how to keep your air intake temperatures low. Now, I see a whole bunch of arguments online, but I don't see anything to prove it, and I don't see anything with any sort of science, any sort of thermometers. Just people saying do and don't do this. And we're going to see if the expensive heat tape, this isn't a test I've already done, but I want to do, so we're going to see if the expensive heat tape is exactly what you need, or if you can do any other options. Now, here are the options I'm going to try today. I'm going to try bare aluminum. I'm going to try painted aluminum. These are both the same size. They came off the same deal. And then we're going to try it with some heat tape. And then we're going to wrap it in header wrap. So basically what I want to do is I want to know how to stop as much heat getting into my intake air temperatures as possible. Now with this, you guys can see my manifold sits very close to my intake pipe here. We're about 3 finger widths away. I don't have, it's that far from my intake, or from my intercooler piping. Now I understand that it's going to go through your intercooler before it goes in here, but if I could stop the temps from getting hot externally before they get here, obviously they're going to be lower when they get into the intake manifold. So we're going to set up a few things, and we're going to make sure everything's right before we go. So I have a brand new thermometer here. A heat gun, I'm going to leave it right here so no distance is traveled at all. I'm setting each pipe the same distance from the hole, or from the cup holder hole. And this is actually going to sit, it's actually going to sit a little higher here. And this is going to sit right on here. Once I get it set, I'm not moving the thermometer. I'm just taking this off. And then when this one, it's this one's turn, this one's going to sit. Maybe. This one's going to sit just like this. Okay? So I'm not going to move the thermometer once it's on. So we'll turn the heat gun on and we'll watch the temps go up. Now this only reads a certain amount to a certain amount. I believe it goes up to 105 or 106 and down to 90, I believe. So we're going to let this sit. We're going to put both of these out into the cold, because it's freezing cold outside, for the same amount of time. Both of them will sit right outside the door, and we'll wait 5 minutes so they're both the exact same temperature, and then we'll pick it up from there. I'm really excited. I think the heat wrap, just because it's tried and true, I'd assume from online, I guess, not from myself, I think that'll work. My next thing is I really want to know if the paint helps or not, if it does anything. I've seen a lot of people say that the paint will actually trap the heat in. So we're just going to see what this test is going to show is how fast the inside heats up. So I'm rambling. Let's get these outside, and we'll pick up after 5 minutes of these being outside. Okay. Walk on the ground here. Wow, it's cold outside. Okay. So we'll start with the bare aluminum. Slider on here. We'll go right to the edge of that cup holder. Okay? We'll turn this guy on. Okay? No reading. We'll turn this on high. And we'll just let her sit on there. Let's see how it grows. we'll let it get all the way up to H. And then we will, I'll go through the time. And down below here, on the bottom right corner, we'll put how long the heat gun was on till it reached too hot. Okay, right there we've hit it. Down below in the bottom right, you'll see how long it took to get to too hot. Okay, so I've set it here, and now we're going to start on this one. But first, just to, you know, make sure everything's right, we're going to let this cool down and the heat gun cool down before we start on the other one. So we're going to wait till that's cold to the touch, and by that time this should be ready to go. And then we'll put this one on, and then after that one's on, I'm going to put a timer on just to make sure see how long this has been sitting out. Then we'll let that one and that one sit the same amount of time in the garage, and both of them sit the same amount of time back outside to start our next one, which is going to be the heat tape. We'll start with the heat tape on the bare aluminum, and then we'll try heat tape on the painted aluminum, and then we'll go to the header wrap. So I'll catch up back with you guys after this that cools down. Alright, well, we're waited. It is cold. We're good to go. We're going to throw this one on. This is just a painted one. I switched this around, that way we wouldn't have that issue we did last time. We'll slide this up to the edge of the cup holder here. Okay. Now, get the old this restarted. Back on there. Okay. On high. And see how long she takes. Alright, so we're growing. It looks like it's going a whole lot slower. The paint takes a whole lot longer to build heat inside the pipe, which is, I mean, I honestly thought this before, but after reading some of the stuff I read online, I understood the concept of, you know, it gets hot faster because it's trapping it. But the paint is doing very well compared to bare. Oh, did we stop at 101.4? Wow. Wow. Owen Wilson, wow. It's not growing anymore. Holy smokes. Painted. Alright, we'll stop the test here. We'll leave it at the 104.4. Holy shnikes. That did a whole lot better than I anticipated on that And I can't believe, holy cow, that did very, very well. So right now, if your choice is between painted or raw, painted. So I think we might do something with this piping here, because you guys saw that just like I did, and that was not going over the 104.4, and that's just sitting on high, right, you know, same distance as the other one. Holy cow. So, it might be. That's insane. I can't. Thermometer just shut off. But wow. Okay, so let's put both outside. You know what? Just because of how good the painted did, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to take the painted only, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set this outside. I'm gonna wrap this in the heat tape, and then I'm gonna take it off and wrap it in the exhaust tape, the exhaust tape, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. And we're gonna go from there, just because of how much better this did over the raw. You know, worst case scenario, paint it and then heat tape it, because that was insane. Ah, that's cool. Okay, let's get that outside and let that cool down. Okay guys, so now what we're going to try is the header wrap on the exhaust. Now I know nobody's going to go out and header wrap their entire car, but keep in mind what I'm trying to determine is how to keep air, or how to keep this air as cold from getting externally hot. So what I'm thinking with this is maybe, you know, you can wrap from here, you know, to here, you know, or just this pipe in general, and that's it. So now, you know, I got this wrapped tight. I didn't cut it off, kind of want to save it, I don't want to lose it, but it's wrapped with the thermometer in it, right in the center. Okay, then we're going to turn this on, and let's time and see how long this takes. Took a really long time to get up there. Now what I want to do is we're building slow. So I'm let it gonna hit high. Then I'm gonna shut this off, and I'm gonna see how long it takes to go down, just because I want to see if the heat's actually getting trapped inside of it. Oh, we're staying stagnant now. Oh, no we're not. That's really cool. It's not really getting over 101.6, so I'm okay with that. Now we're gonna. Oh, it's beeping. Hold on here. So we're gonna shut this off. Then I'm gonna turn this back on. Okay, it's a 102. Okay, now she's growing up again. She's gonna go back to where she was. Maybe. So it's decreasing gradually, which is kind of what I thought it would do. I didn't think the heat would stay in, but that's a pretty cool thing to know what you can do to the start of your intake pipe. Don't buy colored heat tape, by the way. Look at that. Look at mine on my car. It was pink. Not anymore. Alright, so I'll get that off, get it out, get it cooled, and we'll try the tape. Okay, so now we've come to the one probably a lot of you wanted to know. This is the DEI Gold Heat Tape. Now, what they say on their deal is you only need a single layer. You don't need a double layer of this. So I only laid just a little bit of overlay on each one. This is DEI Gold. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this on. Okay. Turn the heat on. There it is. DEI heat tape. I don't know. You guys saw that. What do you think? Do you think... Whoa! Zoomed in. Let me clean up, kind of look through the videos and gather all my thoughts, and we'll come up here with a conclusion. Okay, guys. So I reviewed the footage, and I'm gonna go with this. This isn't going to stay raw. Now, what these tests showed, obviously I can't get it perfect, but, you know, based on that, raw aluminum we all saw, that was really bad. So, that was the worst of all of them. It was really easy to tell it was bad, so we're not going to go with raw. We're going to get rid of that. What I was really surprised by was the DEI heat tape. Now, as expensive as that is, I mean, you guys saw the numbers. I'll put the numbers right here, side by side with the painted. It's not really, it doesn't really do much. I didn't think. It was really surprising, to be honest with you. I don't know if the tape holds the heat more, and it helps heat it more. That's above me. If you guys are smarter than me, you probably are. Let me know down below why. So my thoughts are this is all going to get painted. And I think I might just wrap this pipe in that header tape. I don't know. I mean, obviously the intercooler is going to cool it a whole bunch. But this is all going to come down to what kind of look do you want? What kind of car are you building? Is it going off of, is it all show no go? Is it go and you want it to look good? I mean, and that's where, you know, your raw is going to come in, and your just plain is going to come in. The heat tape also looks really good if you can lay it better than I did. It comes out really wrinkly, super hard to do, not fun to do. But we're gonna paint this. We're gonna wrap this one just to keep all away from that header. Keep it as cool as possible. And we're only gonna wrap that one in the header tape just because the air can still get to these ones to help cool it before it goes to the intercooler. The intercooler is gonna cool it, and it's actually gonna help. It's actually gonna get air through the bumper as it comes out, and it gets cooled even more before going into the intake. Again, all this was doing, all I wanted this test to do was to see how I can prevent more heat other than what's coming through the turbo, how I can prevent more heat from coming in through the outside of the intercooler piping and heating the pipe on the inside, heating the air on the inside, sorry. So, I don't know, let me know what you guys thought of the test down below. Was it stupid? Was it lame? Did it make any sense to you? Did I screw up somewhere? Should I try something else? So, let me know down below. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe. Don't go raw intercooler piping, and keep on sliding.